Energy Manager, how to play. This game is very confusing when you first start out. And if you follow the tutorial, you're not going to remember how to play the game. But I'm going to explain it to you. So first of all, you'll see that there are power plants, which are these little factory icons. And some of them look like windmills. Some of them look like solar power plants. Over here you see we've got some windmills, and over here we've got some solar power plants. There's also ships for drilling, which are located over here. So what you're going to do is you are going to place your power plants on your grid. This is New York State right here. And the little red circles, these are storage units. Storage units are either batteries, gravity storage, or generating hydrogen. And when you generate the power using a power plant, you connect it to a storage unit which stores the electricity. You then sell the electricity when it becomes full. Right now I don't have any that are full because they're all sold. The red ones are empty. The yellow ones are also empty. And the ones that look like they're half green have some energy, but they have to be green when they're full. So here we've got Massachusetts. You see that there is an office over here, and this covers a certain number of grids. I'm going to show you you turn the grids, the offices on like this. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you select an office. These are the grids that are available at that office, and such and so. Ideally, you want something that has a lot of grids in it. It's going to help you make money. So you've got oil, coal, gas, wind, solar, hydrogen, nuclear. You've got the oil drilling. Lots of different ways to do it. The primary method is going to be coal. The coal power plants, which are fossil fuels, are what generate the most electricity. You do have the option of oil. You're going to be using oil and coal, and that's where all the money is going to come from. Wind power, not going to make a lot of money. Solar power, not really going to make a lot of money. Nuclear power obviously can. However, unless you're playing on the cell phone and unless you pay for it, I don't know how much it costs because it's not available on the PC. You can make a lot of money with it, but you're going to have to probably pay to start doing it. Drilling is not profitable. It's a huge money loser. So there is a limit. You can only make 50 power plants. And what you're going to do is you buy a power plant. You go over here to where units is. So for example, I'm going to sell this power plant right over here, which is a 1 megawatt plant. I'm going to take it offline, go to details, go to sell, and I'm selling the plant. When you sell, you take a small loss. It's not a big loss, like 20% loss. So in order to place a plant, you need to have a storage unit. What is called a chemical unit is probably your best choice. The gravity ones are cheaper. And this is hydrogen. It's going to be a while probably, unless you pay for the hydrogen. Might be a while before you can get it. So you go over here and you click buy. And then you click confirm. You then place it Over here it says pending, and it says build, and I'm going to place it right over here. And then it says build unit. So I built the unit. Now I'm going to build a power plant. Go to here, go to production. I'm going to go to solar. Well, I don't have the money. I'm going to try and build this one. Okay. Now it says construct. And I'm going to put it over here. And you click build unit. It automatically connected to that storage unit, but I'm going to connect it to the other one. It connects to the closest one. And then you click online. Currently we're at nighttime, so it's not going to produce any energy. You see that this is the difference between night and day. Maybe in an hour it's going to be daytime and they'll start producing energy. So they start producing energy, and then you come over here to this tab and you click on storage. Your electricity is in storage. And you see I have all these storage units. I know you're going to say, why are all of these at 0 kilowatts? The reason why is because there's a feature in the game where you can resell to people in another grid. It's called cross-grid discharging. It's very profitable. You have to put a storage unit in all the grids in order to take advantage of it. That's why I have that there. Once you produce your energy, these are coal power plants. I don't have any coal because it's too expensive right now. Once it gets up to 100%, you're going to click the sell button. And over here it says energy sales. It says how much I made. Or you can sell it at as a group, which means everything within the grid would get sold. Because I sold the energy, the plant ran out of fuel is what happened. And because it ran out of fuel, you have to refuel it. So over here it says buy fuel. This is for a coal-powered plant. And this is the price, $3.67. That's too high. You want to buy at $2.50 or lower. You bring the fuel up and you purchase. It's not enough to fuel the entire plant, but it's enough to bring it online. And you're probably going to want to watch my video about refueling. See, I ran out of fuel now. And when you bring it online, those plants came back online. The windmills and the solar power plants, you don't have to refuel. You can also turn them off and on doing this. This is a solar power plant. Based on the icon, the red one with the flame is fossil fuel. This looks like wind. That's a windmill. I'm going to click on one of the windmills. You can see my wind farm over here. They don't generate a lot of cash. They don't generate a lot of electricity. Sometimes they don't run. It's all part of the fun of the game. So I'm going to recap. You buy a power plant. You buy a storage unit. You place it in a grid. They don't have to be in the same grid. They have to be within range. You fuel your power plants. If it's a fossil fuel plant, you don't have to do it for wind or solar. And then you turn the plant on. It generates electricity. You can close the game and come back a few hours later. And then you sell the electricity. You keep repeating this process, and that's how you play the game. If you have any questions about playing the game, you can post it below. I read all the comments and I answer everything that I can. You can go to my discussion forum, which is at cheapbooks.cc. look for Energy Manager. It's going to be in Business Management Sims under the video game section. And you can search on Facebook. I have an Energy Manager Facebook group. I also am the owner of cheapbooks.com, which is a website for searching for books and textbooks. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.